time for some more Broken Sword. Let's see. Build. Yeah, I think. Just the most kind of sword. Yes. Right. Now, where did we leave off? I forget. What were we supposed to do next? Oh, right, to get ahead of it. Alright. Hey, welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. I think we need to head to the museum now. I believe that's our next destination. And that is correct. Alright. This is it, right?
A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Can I turn the volume down now? Seriously, why is the music still so loud? Seriously. I mean, I get that they want to, I get the music to be over everything. I kind of want to count it down so I can bring myself to think. You know what I'm saying?
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Okay, let's go in here then. I think that's what we're supposed to do. That's funny. It's so funny. Alright. Alright.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Well, where is he? Okay, so just ask him everything, I guess. Let's ask about everything.
Forget it.
Oh, good.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Let's ask him everything.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Damn it!
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Okay.
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers. Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
This guy is useless.
Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Guy, useless.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobino.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, you were no help, actually, but thanks.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marn, the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Okay, so now I guess we can go to Ireland. Okay.
I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked. I tried to raise... I tried to sneak...
You have to look at it.
There was nothing in the urn.
Sorry. What's this?
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Oh, you mean a sarcophagus, you mean?
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
Damn it.
I always wondered how it felt to be a mummy. I was no desecrator of tombs.
Well...
The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
Okay.
Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian.
I just want to
Touching
look.
an object.
I just want to look at it, dude. Seriously. Chill.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flames. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
Okay, well then you should have some ventilation or something. Alright, I guess we're done in here then. Well, that was pointless. I was hoping we'd do
The
that.
tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Oh, okay. Should we go to Ireland now, or do we talk to, what's her name first? Do we talk to Nico first? Or do we go to Ireland? Let us go to Ireland now. Or do we have to have, like, oh, we can go to the airport. But I think we probably need to talk to, talk to her first.
Hi, Jules.
Yeah. Hi, Nico.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
I have heard of Loch Marn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine? You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Oh, in that case, sorry about that.
Professor Nigel Pegram, Excavating the medieval castle at Lochmarn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Lochmarn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's Dam is important, why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly? What do you know about Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Pegram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of Ireland.
I'll bet he'd be interested in the manuscript. Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the tripod in the Croon Museum. There's a woman looking at, but the reflection.
She reminds me of...
She made me cry.
She didn't fight.
Like I said, I was...
Okay, we've already heard all this already. So, I guess we should head to Ireland then.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we'll head to Ireland then. I mean, we can't just go there though, don't we? Have to, like, have a ticket. I mean, how are we gonna get to Ireland? I mean, George doesn't exactly have money on him. Does he? Oh, I guess we can just go to... That's crazy, we can just go to Lochmarn? Okay, now we're in Ireland. Wow.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
Wow, how did he manage to afford all that shit, man? What the fuck? He's... Okay, but anyway, Ireland. In Ireland. Alright. Okay.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Alright. Stop this dude.
Hi there!
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of the...
Cut the crap.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption.
I'm pretty sure you're lying.
By her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and
he's
blood.
good.
When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he
Exactly,
wasn't being strictly
yeah.
truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year. Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I...
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
What does this Fitzgerald guy look like?
Big head, big ears, and face irons.
What?
You know, spectacles, glasses. He's blind as a bat without him.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
Yep.
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh. There's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but me legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
No, I mean a real rational explanation, not that.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see, and he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
25?
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids.
No, you're not.
10 kids if you count the wives.
No, you're not. You're totally lying.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry, I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
Okay.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. That gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding. Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Okay, that's funny.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Alright, let's try something there. Let's try this then.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap door.
Okay, we go that way. Where do we want to go? We can go this way. Just walk around. And we could go in the tavern. Where are you?
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, now, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Hilarious.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first Lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar Preceptory.
Okay.
Where was the site of the Templar Preceptory?
Right here, on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls, there's a Templar chapel.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the plate. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves. Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
No, but I got this from someone who disguised himself as a clown.
Is that a fact? Why did you do that now?
He's a psychotic killer. I think he may be connected with Pegram's disappearance. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it! Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Is that your name, Tommy Merlin?
No. But what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause. Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just remembered something. Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong. You'd never do it.
I have. I did it in Paris. What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Oh, it's theatrical grease paint.
And that makes it all right, does it? I must remember that next time someone complains about the state of me handkerchief.
I have to go now.
Oh god, that's too fucking hilarious. Oh shit. Hilarious. Start up.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Yeah, you do. I guess I'm gonna let you do that. I'll try it. Let's see what I'll try.
Get away, you silly noodle! Can't you see the load's unstable?
Oh shit. Oh. There. Alright, whatever. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I guess we gotta use that to climb up there somehow. But, do that though, we're going to is there a place where we can go? I should go inside the bar. Patrick's. Alright. Who's this dude?
Mr. Fitzgerald?
What?
I need to speak with you urgently.
How does he know him?
What's the problem?
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right. Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that damn hooligan, do you?
Why not?
His probation officer could tell you a tale or two.
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumour, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Okay.
What did this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, at least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Check out this pass.
Yeah, it's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No, never heard of him.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
No.
Wrong. It's for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No,
Okay.
Shake my hand.
it's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone. What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Okay, well, I guess we're done talking to
See
him.
you later.
Okay. This guy. Can we talk to him? I'm just talking to everybody
He
right
wasn't listening.
now. Damn it.
Hi, my name's...
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
Well, we're just gonna talk to everybody here.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavoured condoms, more likely.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? The Loch Gem is the talk of every town from Lochmahon to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me. The lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again?
Just a point this time, Michael.
1 point of brown coming up.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellows yourself?
Yeah.
That's right. Professor Stobart, Miskatonic University.
You're an archaeologist, and you're asking us about the castle.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes. Packed their spades and shovels and away they went.
Seems I missed all the excitement.
Oh, man.
What does this false nose mean to you?
No, you're a clown.
No, not me.
You're a good one, aren't you? Did you hear that, Michael?
I hate clowns.
Listen to this fella. I hate clowns, says he. Isn't he just the funniest man you ever did see, Michael?
Okay.
He's not a clown, Doyle. He's not even remotely funny.
Thanks. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
Don't be fooled. This is the face of a psychopathic killer.
No. Well, there's one in the eye for me and my men.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
What do you make of this tool?
It's for lifting manhole covers.
That's right. I found it in Paris.
Well, you look at that. A French sewer key. Marvelous.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No. But you should show that to my granny. She could tell you fortune from it.
From a soiled tissue?
Sure. Some people read tea leaves. My granny reads handkerchiefs.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Talk to this guy.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask you everything, too.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that. But he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
Why has Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Do you know where Pegram is gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmar. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
No.
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Pegram thought otherwise, didn't he?
Ah, but it's not difficult to get them history boys excited, is it? Give them a bone to play with, and they're happy as puppies.
Was it Pegram who dug up the tripod at the castle?
The same man, if he wasn't his twin brother. And can you guess what he did with the tripod?
He sent it to a museum in Paris. I've seen it. Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectre.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh no. I was talking about the Phantom.
Oh.
Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
It's a clown's nose, isn't it? I haven't been to a circus since I was 10 years old. O'Donnelly and I walked all the way to Ballymore, 15 miles in our bare feet.
Okay.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Gruber Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Okay.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I'd say it was for lifting manhole covers.
How come you know that?
I'm a man of the world, Mr. Stobart.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
I'd rather not. You see, I happen to notice that vibrating buzzer in your palm.
What do you make of this tissue?
I'd guess that muck on it is grease paint.
There's no fooling you, Mr. O'Brien.
Alright.
Goodbye for now.
Let's talk to this guy over here sneezing his ass off over here. Who is this guy anyway?
Hi there, old timer.
What?
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner.
Okay.
Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Okay.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No. No, I don't know him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure, with me very own eyes.
Uh-huh.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild
Right,
animal,
yeah.
a rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
I
wasn't.
think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
There you go with the ghost again.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Okay. Well, let's ask him about all this stuff.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my face, and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without me glasses.
Take a look at this ID card.
Take a look. Oh, yes. Little plastic picture.
I don't suppose it means anything to you, does it?
No.
Can you identify this tool?
No.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it. You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
But you're sneezing your ass off. Why wouldn't you want tissue?
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Now how do we get back there? Or do we need to get back there? Oh, it's a phone, okay.
Allô? Couleur? J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
What's it like there?
Kinda sleepy. Comatose, even.
Did you get to talk to Pegram?
I haven't found him yet. I figured I'd call you first. Are you okay?
Oh, sure I am. Don't worry about me, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Alright, well that was, okay. We talk to this guy again? Is there anything else we can talk to him about now? Or nah?
Hello.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig.
You don't believe him, do you? Patrick Doyle is a moron and a scoundrel.
Even so, he saw you talking to Pegram.
You can't prove that, mister.
See you later.
Alright. We gotta get this guy to... We gotta convince this guy that we know. So how are we gonna do that? What's this?
I took hold of the grating and
But we do have this, don't we?
I tried to use the keys to lever up.
Okay, that's not gonna work. You want to talk to this guy anymore? Anything else we can ask him?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Oh.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh yes, it was him all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
Do you know where I could find Fitzgerald?
He's inside, but you won't get no sense out of him.
How come? Is he drunk?
He's like a frightened rabbit. A real bag of nerves. Why, the fella's scared of his own shadow.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Alright. That might help. Alright. Pretty much in the box then.
Hello.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here!
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam.
Right.
So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris, Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No, why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit, someone just killed him.
Hey, I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Yeah. Alright. It's Bruce. Okay, so I guess he died. Alright, well, did he take the... I'm gonna go see what happened out here. What the... Bruce is...
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill.
Okay.
Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on the ass, but the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
Crap.
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
What's this?
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Oh. Okay.
It was impossible.
Okay.
I tried to flip the switch with the lifting.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna do something about that. I think whatever he had fell down that drain. But now how am I gonna get to...
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Sorry.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Damn.
I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the Undertaker comes to collect him.
Yeah.
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald very well?
I know him enough not to sell him more than 2 pints. He's like a kid when he gets a few beers inside him.
Oh, I'm not surprised. He's on medication for his nerves.
There's nothing wrong with his nerves. He's just screwy.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his?
by any chance?
No, I don't even know him.
Oh no, I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
That's right. In the best room in the house.
That's the one with the bed.
That's on the bed.
Can I see Pegram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual refreshment.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a gutful of stout.
I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home.
I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No, you're the first today.
Seriously, I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown costume.
Would he be having a little white dog with a black patch over the eye?
I shouldn't think so. What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people.
I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say.
Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse.
Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
Wait a minute, electrician.
It's not my idea, is it?
Wait a minute.
It just so happens I'm an electrician.
I knew it.
Well, no. Isn't that marvellous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Okay. How are we supposed to do that? Alright, I gotta do something with that glass washer. Oh, that's...
When you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Alright. Okay, now how are we supposed to do this?
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Well... Okay...
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Well,
what?
are you going to...
It seems there's nothing wrong with it.
There was nothing physical.
So there's nothing physically wrong with it. What the hell am I supposed to do with it?
I was about to reach for the pump. A rash move like that in a...
Okay, well... Shit, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It's just saying I can't... I don't have anything to fix it with. At least I don't think I do.
I used all my... Seemed fine.
You find it, yeah. Okay. Well, shit, I don't know what they want. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Yes. Wait a minute. No, that's not gonna work. Let's try something here. I don't know if this will do anything. No. What's a shot? I'm just trying things now, because I don't really know what they want me to do. I mean, I need to fix this, but I don't have anything to fix it with. I don't have anything in my inventory that will let me fix it. Is there anything?
Hello again.
What?
I see anything.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as maidens. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad.
Oh, rabbit.
That's what gets my juices flowing.
Rabbit, okay. Yeah, alright. Can I see that?
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
Yeah.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Okay, this guy's a psycho. Hope I didn't get that.
I'll see you later.
Okay. How are we gonna get that necklace away from him? Maybe we can use it. I don't think we can. Oh shit. What's this?
The man's arm lay across the towel. Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
What do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns! Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella. All in green.
Sure.
Tell me more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and you'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips her in daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are, proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. But there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Okay.
Does this tissue...
No.
Okay, well, how are we gonna
Bye
get...
for now.
How am I gonna get that?
I was about a rash. The man's arm lay. The man's.
No, you're good.
As the man raised his arm to.
Okay, now we use this on the see something here. See, this works. It's a towel. I don't know why I need a towel, but... No. No. Oh, wait a minute. Give it to this guy. Perhaps.
Hello again.
What?
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Hmm. Oh, shit. What do I need to do to get this guy to... I'm supposed to get him let go.
Hello again.
What?
Hmm.
Could you use this?
I...
Okay. Shit. What am I supposed to do?
I'll see you later.
Okay. What am I supposed to do with this towel?
It was a rectangle of toweling printed with the words, Nagopolian Stout builds body.
Go ahead and save again. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. But, Like, what is that towel for? I don't know what this guy wants me to do either, because I can't fix this with the,
I'm still wet.
Okay, keep...
But how am I supposed to do that? No. I'm just gonna use this on everyone. Shit. God damn, I don't know what to do, man. Like, I'm assuming I'm supposed to use this towel for something, but what? I don't know. Anyone else want the towel for any reason? Hey, you want the towel?
Excuse me, Miss...
Hello there.
Does this towel...
Sure, it's one of Leary's.
Just borrowing it. Hey! Hello, Derek. What do you think of this?
Now, there's a fine... Such craft must...
I found it on...
I thought it looked familiar.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get this guy to... So I'm gonna help this guy with his bar shit, but how the fuck was supposed to, I wonder... What else I want? What? Okay, he's gonna let me just walk out. Let's try using this on something. Just gonna use this on everything then. Try using this on stuff. No. No.
I tried to flip the switch with...
Let's do commerce.
No.
Oh, I don't know what to do here. This is so frustrating.
I considered tying the towel...
Okay.
I tried to use the...
Oh.
The plastic cover had been smashed by the Pixie's car, revealing a switch. It was a trap door in the sidewalk. The drain was covered with an iron grating, through which I could hear the rush and surge of running water.
Okay.
The menu was limited. It read, "No food today." I didn't care. I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea.
Okay, what am I supposed to do here? This, I mean, what is this towel for? Yeah, that's not my reaction too. Okay, I haven't shown him everything. Can I show him this?
Hey,
What do you want?
what do you make of this?
Hey,
That old windbag doesn't...
you're pretty cool.
Okay. Let's walk around until we, just don't walk around. Show this to everybody. See, think of this towel. Probably doesn't, but you never know.
Hi, it's me again.
So I
Have you any use...
whatever gave you that?
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked... The gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood.
I gotta get into this castle somehow, but I got this towel, and I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to use it for. I mean, obviously that electrician, we're supposed to, like, convince the guy we're an electrician. For some reason. We're supposed to fix something, but how the fuck we're supposed to fix it, I really don't know. Stuck. And when you get stuck and frustrated. Alright, let's see. A walkthrough, right? I did have a walkthrough, didn't I? Just want to open it. Let's see. Lockmar. Oh. Operate what? Okay, so I need to ask him about the red car. So I need to ask this one about the red car then. I didn't even know that that's something I could ask him about now.
Hi, it's me again.
So I see.
Yeah.
Do you think Peagram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh, no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma.
You mean someone like
Stay
me?
here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Like me, for instance.
I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Yeah, you're gonna go up there. I wonder if like I die if I try that. Let's see. I'm curious. Yeah, let's not try this shit. I'm sure this is dumb, but oh.
The stack of hay stopped short of the top of the wall.
Ah, damn
Even
it.
if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach.
Ah,
What
crap.
I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Oh, shit. No, that's not gonna work. No. No. I'm just trying stuff now. Okay, so I can't climb up there.
Above my head was a gap in the wall where the massive stones had fallen away.
Yeah, I can't quite reach that. Okay, so we can't get up there yet. Once it doesn't work, it's just like just like I can't read it. It's like it's like that. Let's see, broken sword. Templars. Okay, just click that. It's nice. Wait, why is this a one big fish? Oh, okay. I need the wire. Okay. Alright, so I need to head back over there and get that damn wire. I need to get that wire. So how do I get him to drop the wire? Oh, I see. I gotta wait for him to sneeze and then he'll drop the wire and I can take it. Alright, I got it. Alright, gotta wait for him to drop that.
Almost as if he'd sensed my...
Okay, we gotta wait. Wait for him to sneeze. Alright, jerk off. Come on, sneeze already. Thank you.
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Okay. Now I think we can use the wire to fix this. Let's see. Let's see. See if this works. Yeah, no. No. Well, what the hell is the wire for then?
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire.
Ah.
I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Okay, what's gonna happen?
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Alright. Awesome. We shall go down there and see what we can see. Alright. Oh.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
Oh. What's this?
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Damn. Oh, I can't see anything in here. That's not gonna work. Won't work. What this?
My hand closed on a long metal rod. I pulled the...
Okay, I don't know what that's gonna do. I can go up. Can't see anything down there though. How am I gonna do this? I can't see shit down there. I don't even have a matchbook. Oh, actually I do have a matchbook, but what is it gonna do? Oh shit. No. Not sure what they want me to do here.
I pushed the lever and...
Okay. Did that open the trapdoor? It might have opened the trapdoor. Let's see. I'm gonna go out and see. Let's see if something happened now. Because I pushed that. Sure, that means I can open this now. Aha! Yes.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Oh no, who the hell are you?
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera.
Uh-oh.
It was Khan.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It wasn't my...
How am I supposed to get down there?
The workman's key was the obvious tool. It was specifically, unfortunately.
Okay. How am I supposed to get down there?
I took hold of the... It was impossible.
Okay. How am I supposed to climb down there? I need to find some way to climb down that trap door. Okay, go back inside the cellar. Okay, I think we can go down there now. We might be able to pick up the grate now. Oh wow. It's light. There's light now? What the fuck? Oh, because we opened the thing up. I see.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
The jam that we were looking for. Nice. Cool. I'll take that.
It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Take a round, I guess.
I looked among the... The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Yeah.
I shut off the faucet. The faucet creaked, coughed and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Use the sewer key on the crack wall. Okay, so I had what I needed to, but I wasn't supposed to do it yet. I see.
I searched the
Let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Wait, that guy still has the wire? I could have swore I took it from him earlier. Oh, whatever. Alright. Let's head to the castle now, I guess. I guess we can use the sewer key then to break open the crack in the wall. And then I guess they'll let us do it now. What? I thought that's what they wanted to do. Oh. Okay, there we go.
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Oh, I see. Okay, now we can climb up. Ta-da! What the? Oh no, it's a goat. Let's go into that. Ah, damn ghost. Oh, you goat. Ugh. With the capture. Like that. Oh. God, you're super annoying. Okay, I'm supposed to get past this thing, dude. Oh, jeez. I'm supposed to get past it.
Hey, Billy. The animal behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
It's just a goat, dude. Hilarious. Now how am I supposed to move this? Seriously, how am I supposed to get past this goat?
Hey, Billy. The goat. It was a rusted piece of iron. Maybe part of a plow or something.
Won't let me move it, though. If I try to move it, I get attacked by the goat. Like, how are you supposed to do this? Okay. How am I supposed to do this shit?
It was a rusted piece.
Yeah, I know that. How am I supposed to move it? God, this is annoying. Go. Can I? Ah, there we go. Ah!
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Now I'm down. Screw you, goat. I'm out of here. Sorry, goat. I got places to go. And you're in my way. Alright. Okay. We got down here. What's this?
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Okay.
The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
Okay.
I reached into...
Okay, well... Where we go? We got that plaster of Paris still.
It was a handful of plaster left in the castle.
Okay, so we need to kneel then.
I reached...
When why is he still letting us look at it? What is this?
I tried in vain to...
We can't move the panel.
I placed my finger...
I just found something crawl across the okay. So
Behind the altar was a carved panel, decorated with animals, birds, and plants.
What's this?
There was a pattern of 5 holes arranged on the wall. They'd been drilled there deliberately.
Gem? No. Is a gem here, right? Used here? No. What's to do? Obviously, this is potent. But dang. Potent.
The sack was empty.
Okay.
The only object...
That one did that. Okay. Got plaster of Paris. What's this? Oh.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Oh. Maybe?
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand. I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
Aha. Here we go.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
Okay, what's the point of this?
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Okay, what's it supposed to do? This in there? No. You see him? You see him?
The holes were all...
Okay, can I push this now? No. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? No.
The patch of sand where the statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkling of plaster.
Okay. Why did I do that? Okay. That's what that towel's for.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I gotta go back and get some water from that bar. Because the faucet does work. So let's go get that towel wet. Alright, we'll head back. Okay, cool. We can come back here then. Alright. Well, we'll come back and after we got our towel wet. Hopefully we can come back to do that. I don't know. Surely they'll let us go back to the bar. Nobody just screw up by not doing that. I could. Oh, okay, the bar still is like it always is. Cool. Or I'll just go in there and put my towel, get my towel wet. Alright, we turned this. Oh, we left this going too. I don't know why I did that, but get the towel nice and wet there.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Cool. Alright, let's head back to the castle. And now we can do whatever we need to do with that towel. I'm not sure what we're trying to do here, but I've got the towel to do it with now. Alright, let's head back to the castle. How much time do we have left? 17 minutes. We still got at least time. Okay. Let's try and uncover the secret of this castle. Okay, we can now climb over the... And this goat's still trapped. Ah! Shouldn't have messed with me, goat. I don't want to go ahead and put George Stelbar though. But whatever. Let's use the wet towel. This gonna work now. Water. Nice.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Okay, now what? Okay.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Okay, is that why we need to do it?
I placed the fragile plaster cast back on the ground.
Okay, what are we supposed to do with it? Okay, so with the fragile... What are we supposed to do with this?
I eased the underneath.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to do with that?
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Oh, here we go. Something opened. Alright. Secret passage. Let's go in there. Surely never died well. Surely not. Oh, flashlight. Yes, a flashlight. Okay, cool. Alright. Back in Nico's apartment.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
Oh.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say Pegram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pegram's gem?
The Templar's gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. Let's take another look at...
Alright.
That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. That's the There's a woman, but a knife. There's some...
Yes, but it... Her...
By my...
You speak...
A trick?
My...
Through my... There's a guy He's weaving...
It's a clue. Somewhere...
Where folk...
It beats...
There's a guy with...
The only mythology...
I don't think...
What's that?
It looks like...
Okay. Well, let's ask her about the gem.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Josh. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Good point.
Look, Nico.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny. Click on the edge of the machine, which is on the nothing. Okay, so now we need to head to the hospital. Okay, so they want me to head to the police station now.
I can't sit here.
Okay. Don't forget to look. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Alright. Okay, we'll head to the police station, I guess. head to the police station. Post of police. Okay. What do you have to say?
Excuse me?
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure. Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
That's interesting.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic, in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Thanks.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Okay.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Okay, I'll talk to him for a little bit. I don't even know if he really asked him anything. But, I will talk to him for a few minutes.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
But
I have been taken off the case.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
I wonder why.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet? I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Okay.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the crown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
He can't do that. He can't do that.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty piece of work. But Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu. Did you find out the ID of the...
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name...
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
What was that psycho-detective business you...
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether, invisible to all but the possessor of a highly developed and receptive mind.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
I didn't think a man of your...
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties until I read a book that changed my life.
Really? What was it called?
Hypnotism for Fun and Profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
You're not going to try any...
Do you find...
Let's just say I've got more doubts than Doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet. What do you make of this?
Astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
Okay then.
Do you recognize...
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who bombed the cafe?
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind him.
Circumstantial evidence, Stobart. None of it proves a thing.
Why are you so determined to not do anything with this case? I find that suspicious. Very suspicious.
Does the name
No, monsieur.
It's another one of the...
Ah, the famous...
Yeah. You might have forgotten...
So he's not going to tell us anything.
Does this match...
No, monsieur. God only knows why. He claims it is a hobby.
Okay, well, I'll ask him then.
So long, Inspector.
I'll talk to him someday. I'll talk to you some. You might have some more information about the other guy.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
Yes, I got more things to ask you.
I found this...
What were you doing?
Fishing for clues.
You still insist you...
Of course.
It will take more than a plastic proboscis.
You don't want this as evidence.
Certainly.
Okay.
Do you recognize...
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who...
This man looks...
is taking off his...
Then there is nothing to link this...
Nothing?
Okay.
Does the name...
Nothing, monsieur.
Okay.
Does this matchbook...
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip. Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare, then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
Okay.
Would you like to...
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Okay. Alright, so we need to head to the hospital, but we will do that, I guess, in the next video. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Monday, I will be playing a Mega Man 2 ROM hack called Rockman Exile. I've heard it's a pretty difficult one. And I previewed it already to see how hard it is, and yeah, it's pretty tough. Tuesday, I'll be continuing Evo to search for Eden Lady Fishing, and I don't know. Wednesday, I'll be continuing Bloodstained Control of the Night. Thursday, I'll be playing Rambo. Really bad NES game based off Rambo. Friday, Catacomb Armageddon. Saturday, I will be starting Resident Evil 2. Yep. Couldn't stay away that long. So yeah, I'll be starting Resident Evil 2. Sunday, of course, we want BrokenSword, Shadow of the Templars. And anyway, as usual, I'm going to visit my Twitch account at Joseph5, YouTube account, Child Babies 19. That's all for now. Bye-bye.
See you later, Sergeant.
Start saving. Save under, we're going to call this 2. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye.